also known as Charlie Kirk, born October 14th in 1993 in Arlington Heights, Illinois, United States of America, died September the 10th, 2025 at the age of 31 in Orem, Utah, United States of America. His cause of death was ruled by political assassination by gunshot. His occupation was political activist, in which his years active was 2012 through 2025. The organizations he was part of was Turning Point USA and Turning Point Action. His political party was Republican. His movements were conservatism, Trumpism. He had 2 children. He had a spouse. His YouTube information, his channel name is Charlie Kirk. His years active on YouTube was 2018 through 2025. His genre was broadcast journalism. He had 4.5 million subscribers, and his views were 1.10 billion. Charlie Kirk, if anybody knows who he was, if you watched him or knew him in real life, you would know that he was a very faithful man. He was a very truthful man. You never heard anything bad come out of his mouth. You never saw him get angry at anybody. You never saw him spread hate. He loved his 2 children. He loved his wife, but most of all, he loved God. He loved his faith. He loved sharing his faith. He loved going to church. And the passing of Charlie Kirk has put an effect on a lot of people. You know, there was even people that didn't know him that started crying because, number one, nobody deserves to die a death like that. Number 2, he wasn't just out there to share his opinions and his beliefs. He was out there trying to make a difference in people's lives and trying to make a difference for this country as a whole. And that was stripped away from him on September the 10th of 2025 when he was fatally shot in the neck while doing a Q&A at a college campus there in Utah. At this time, the suspect is still at large and has not been found. And I also want to make mention, at the same time of Charlie Kirk's shooting, there was a school shooting at the Evergreen High School over in Colorado. A teen had shot 2 students and killed them both, and also killed himself as well. So that's an investigation that's also going on. The woman who was stabbed in North Carolina, I think it was yesterday or the day before that, I can't remember, that investigation is still ongoing. Today marks 24 years since the attacks on September the 11th, 2001. So there's a lot of things that are being memorized today. People are gathering out at a lot of memorials today, but most of all, people are going out and, you know, people are going out in memory of Charlie Kirk today. There's going to be a lot of things happen today. A lot of sadness is going to happen today. A lot of crying is going to happen today because, you know, 24 years ago, the Twin Towers were struck by terrorists. Yesterday, a well-known man, faithful man, truthful man, loving man, had his life taken away because of his opinion on things. And I'll just go ahead and tell you one thing. They didn't kill him because of what he believed in. They didn't kill him because of his political party. They killed him because he was effective. He was being a help. He was persuading people. He was planting seeds in people's lives. And that was taken away from him. And it's sad. Because people are not looking at the real tragedy of this. Yes, he lost his life in a very undeserving way. But think about his wife and his kids. He didn't get to return home yesterday. He didn't get to return home like you did. was shot at that Utah college campus and was transported to the hospital, where he later died because he couldn't survive his injuries. From my perspective, I believe the gunshot, hit the main artery, and that's why he bled out as quick as he did. Because as soon as he got shot, there was just a fountain gushing out of the side of his neck of blood. We need to keep the family in our prayers at this time. The Evergreen High School shooting, we need to keep those people in our prayers at this time. The girl who got stabbed in North Carolina after evading her country due to the invasion of Russia and everything, we need to remember that in our prayers as well. We also need to remember in our prayers today the people that will be gathering out to celebrate 24 years of September 11, 2001. And it's not that they're going to be celebrating in a good way. They're going to be going out there in love, in respect, and showing their respect, paying their respect of what happened 24 years ago. J.D. Vance, the Vice President of the United States of America, will not be attending the events that he had planned to attend today, like the 9/11 event and everything like that. He found it more important to go over to Utah today and pay his respects to the shooting of Charlie Kirk, in which I respect that very much. I understand September 11th is something that everybody should remember, but this is something everybody should remember as well. Everybody's going to be in different places today. I'll tell you what, America is just going down day after day. And I watched Charlie Kirk almost all the time. I really did. There was just something about that man that was different. I didn't see him as a political person. I mean, that's what he was. He was a political activist. He was a conservative political activist, but I didn't see him that way. I seen him as somebody trying to make a difference. Despite what he believed, that's all I seen him as. That's all I seen him as. He was out here trying to make a difference in people's lives. He was trying to make a difference in this country. And he was shot, fatally shot, and killed. And it's like it's been said, at this time, the shooter has not been found. The governor of Utah has stated that they still have the death penalty in their state. And he said whoever did this is going to be tried to the fullest extent, meaning the worst punishment you could ever receive, which would be death. So he'll be more than likely put on the death penalty. And I'd say the governor of Utah is going to make sure that happens. But our nation is being attacked, and sometimes we can't even see it. Sometimes we are being secretly attacked. But it's time to rise up. I understand the death of Charlie Kirk is sad. The way it happened is sad. The way he had to go is sad. But we gotta step up and fill his position. He's in a better place. He's at rest. According to what he says and everything, he is at rest. That doesn't mean we should back up and back down. No, we're gonna have to continue what he left behind. He left behind a legacy. And we need to take that legacy and we need to carry it on. Because the next generation is gonna need something. And I'll tell you one thing, I believe Charlie Kirk was that something, and that has been taken away. Now we're going to have to step up and we're going to have to fill that position. He was always loving. He never hated anybody. He never got angry with anybody. He loved debating with people. He loved sharing his ideas, and he loved people sharing their ideas. And that's okay. You're allowed to do that. If he disagreed with somebody, that was okay to him. He still loved that person, and he still tried showing them the right way. So we need to keep the Kirk family in our prayers today. We need to keep everybody affected in the Evergreen High School shooting. We need to keep them in our prayers. The family of the girl that got stabbed in North Carolina, we need to keep them in our prayers. Most of all, 24 years later, we need to keep that in our prayers as well. You say, what are you talking about? I'm talking about 24 years later, the September 11th, 2001. There's September 10th, 2025 incidents now, and then there's September 11th. So we need to keep all that in our prayers. Like I said, he was a faithful man. He loved God more than anything. He loved spreading God, he loved spreading his faith, and people didn't like that. So just continue to keep all this in your prayers at this time. May the good Lord bless each and every one of you.